presentation.
Boys, you are privileged to be playing for the football championship of the state of Pennsylvania. How did we get here? We got here because one day you dedicated yourselves to discipline, to courage, and to self-sacrifice. That is why we are here. Now, we are playing a good football team. They're everything everyone says they are. The team that hits the hardest will win this game. The team that survives the pain will win the game. When you hit them, you pick them up. Then you hit them again, and you pick them up. Now, let's go. Let's go out and win a Pennsylvania State football championship. Let's go! Let's go! 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 Go!
WYOU Sports presents the High School Game of the Week. Today, the Class AAA State Championship game featuring the Sharon Tigers and the Berwick Bulldogs.
The rain continues to pound away here at Mansion Park in Altoona as Berwick and Sharon High School get set to battle the elements and bang heads. Pennsylvania's Class 3A title is up for grabs. Hi again, everybody. John Nugent along with JP Mack welcoming you to Game 2 of our state championship triple header. A week ago tonight, Berwick and Manheim Central played one of the great high school football games in the history of Pennsylvania, Berwick winning 37-30. I doubt if we'll see another football game like that tonight, but I think Berwick has what it takes to win a third state title.
Well, that was a great football game. I don't know if we'll ever see one again, but today should be a real good one. Berwick will have Stoico running behind that real big line of Robbins throwing to Remley tonight, and a great defense that's a little unheralded from Berwick.
Sharon High School is big, they're fast, and JP, they're going to come right at you.
We're looking at these guys out there. They have some great size, and they have Marco Jackson, a great back. They have Cashabara, an All-American defensive end. They have Stoner, an All-American fullback and linebacker, and they're tough.
Berwick Bulldogs are going after an unprecedented third state title. It's our high school football game of the week. The opening kickoff is next.
Today's WYOU Sports High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Quality Plus Ford dealers, the Berwick Hospital Center, an affiliate of Wyoming Valley Healthcare System, and the First National Bank of Berwick.
In the mood for casual dining at an affordable price? Then Scatina's is the place for you. Come in and sample some of our fine Italian and seafood specialties. Scatina's, located in the heart of downtown Berwick.
The #1 truck in America gets even better in 1995. Bad to the bone. The Ford F-Series, the #1 truck for 17 straight years, has more repeat buyers. Plus, F-Series has a driver's side airbag standard. And F-Series has more styles and models to choose from. That's why there are more F-Series still on the road than any other make. Bad to the bone. For $229 per month, the F-150 is a lot of truck at your Quality Plus Ford dealer, the Truck Authority.
You've always strived for something beyond the basic necessities. At the First National Bank of Berwick, we can help with a loan for whatever you have in mind. Home loans, auto loans, or personal loans, tailored to meet your individual needs at rates you can afford. So if you're ready to borrow, the First National Bank of Berwick is ready to lend, because we invest in our future by investing in your future. The First National Bank of Berwick, in touch with you. Member FDIC.
Hi, we're back at Sugarman's and Onion with more details on big savings this weekend. You know, the kickoff to the big game is just a moment away, but at Sugarman's, they've already kicked off big savings for the big last-minute gift sale all this weekend. Only 2 weeks left now for shopping, and Sugarman's is making it easy for you to save lots of money. Spectacular savings throughout the store, and the lowest prices of the season on major appliances, TVs, camcorders, electronics. Give somebody on your list this Magnavox VHS camcorder with an 8:1 zoom, plus a high-speed shutter, or get one for yourself. It's only $449.88. It's freezer season, you know. Did you bag a big buck? Here's where you stick it. Stock up with this 7.2 cubic foot Gibson chest freezer for only $279.88 at Sugarman's. Hurry into a Sugarman's near you. Shop the last-minute gift sale this weekend. Look for the 24-page tabloid in your local paper with all the details. Sugarman's, Route 69 in East End Center, Wilkes-Barre, Route 11 in Bloomsburg, and the new Schuylkill Mall Sight and Sound store in Frackville.
WYOU salutes the Pennsylvania Class 8 champion Southern Columbia Tigers. Mansion Park in Altoona, where the weather will be a factor here tonight. The Berwick Bulldogs at 13-1 up against the Sharon Tigers at 12-2. Game conditions for tonight. Forecast, rain throughout with fog, temperature 35 degrees, the winds calm, the humidity 96%. Tonight's officials, our referee, James Stevenson, umpire, Ed Tucker Jr., head linesman, Tom Cassadine, the line judge, B. David Spielhofer, back judge, Stephen Custer, field judge, Jack Bozart, side judge, William Ferry. Two great teams preparing for battle. We'll be back with more right after this.
These are 4 good reasons why Dr. Douglas Coslett has joined the Berwick Hospital Center OBGYN team. He's committed to Berwick with a full-time practice in obstetrics, gynecology, and infertility. Dr. Douglas Coslett, another reason you'll express pride and joy at Berwick Hospital Center.
People love to shop with us at Ertley Motor World on Motor World Drive. Why? Well, suppose you're looking for a mid-size sedan, but you're not exactly sure which one you want. No problem. We'll line up a Toyota Camry, Honda Accord, Mitsubishi Galant, Acura Integra, and the all-new Chrysler Cirrus. You drive them and make your own comparison. Where else can you do that? At Ertley Motor World, we specialize in offering you more. So why settle for less?
In Northeast Pennsylvania, one name means more. Ertley Motor World.
Welcome back, everybody. John Nugent along with J.P. Mack, Andy Palumbo on the sideline. Sharon High School advancing into this state championship game by beating McGuffey last week 14-7. Berwick, a winner over Mannheim Central 37-30. What a great ball game that was. Berwick's offense being introduced to the crowd here at Mansion Park tonight, a facility which holds a little over 10,000. There you see the head Bulldog, George Curry, in his 24th season. And going after his 3rd state title, this is Berwick's 4th appearance in 7 years in this big ball game.
That's amazing just getting here at all, and George Curry's kind of owning this affair, and he's been at this dance a few times and taken home some trophies.
For the 6th time in 7 years, the Wyoming Valley Conference will be represented in the state championships. That says something about the football in that valley.
Oh, no question about it. The Eastern teams have 3 nice shots at a title this year coming here, and the Wyoming Valley Conference is a tough conference, and I coached in it for many, many years, and all the divisions, AAA and AA especially, are really been great ones, and Quad A has been well represented also this year.
There you had a look at the Berwick Bulldog crowd again, filling up this facility. Last week, almost 20,000 at Hershey Park Stadium, saw one of the great football games in Pennsylvania high school history. Everybody's still talking about the ball game last week rather than the ball game we have here tonight.
Well, that's, we don't want it to be anticlimactic or anything. We want this game to be a great one. And boy, looking at the Sharon team, I can't see how it can't be. There's some great-looking guys. There's a lot of thoroughbreds out there. They have some wild kind of Spanx pants on and make them look even bigger. And this is going to be a great game tonight.
Let's listen in as the captains meet in midfield.
Captains first. For Berwick, number 66 is Captain George. Number 90 is Captain Knaus. Number 33 is Captain Hayes. Number 84 is Captain Hans. For the visiting team, Sharon, number 2, Captain Stoner. Number 77 is Captain Roberson. And number 89 is Captain Cashubera. Fellas, shake hands. All right, good luck tonight, fellas. Berwick has won the toss. They have elected to defer. So let me give the defer signal first. Defer,
Well, once again, the Berwick Bulldogs, true to form, have won the coin toss and have elected to defer. They will get the football first in the second half. While the official sorts this out, we'll take another break, and we'll be back with the opening kickoff right after this.
Sharon will receive. Berwick to kick off to begin the game.
Let's play football.
We don't want you to tear out your present heat system, but we do want you to turn it off this winter. By simply cutting a 6.5-inch hole in any outside wall, you can install this Alaska power vent system. You don't have to build a chimney. Then install any one of the beautiful Alaska Stoker stoves and turn off your heat this winter. Complete installation in under 2 hours. See one burning today.
Actually, Thornhill. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back, and now our national anthem. Football. How did the Berwick Bulldogs advance to this game here tonight? Well, let's take you back. Last Friday night, 37-30, first and goal from the 4, and watch the play Jason Knaus will make. What a battle. First and goal, trips to the far side, Kreider the fullback. Nagy, throwing, intercepted, Jason Knaus. Jason Knaus, his first career interception, and it probably was the greatest play in Berwick football history. And Berwick now goes after an unprecedented third state title. There you see the crowd here at Mansion Park in Altoona as Tom Boop gets set to kick it off. The Berwick Bulldogs, by virtue of last Friday night's victory, they have moved back into USA Today's Super 25. They are now ranked 18th in the country.
Will be number 1, Tom Boop.
Tom Boop getting set to kick it off. This is for the Class 3A State Championship. And we are underway. It's a short kick. Stoner still on his feet, brings it out over the 40-yard line.
put his head like a battering ram and went right through that.
Let's set the Sharon offensive line. Roberson and Griffin at the guards. McGinty, the center. Norris and Stephen at the tackles. In the backfield, Snow, the quarterback. Stoner, the fullback. Marco Jackson, watch him. He's at the tail. Nick Donatelli, the flanker. George Ross, the split end. Ken Kashabara, the tight end. 1st and 10. Sharon at their own 41-yard line. They'll come out of the I. This is Marco Jackson. Not much there.
Number 4, Marco Jackson on the carry for Sharon.
Who's this from?
On the play by number 82.
Let's set the Berwick defensive line. Henry and Kaufman at the tackles. Paul Kyle at the nose guard. Dignan and Laubach at the ends. Linebackers Jason Knaus and Jeremy Kishbaugh. In the secondary, it's Keck, Bennett, Hayes, and Weaver. Pick up a 2 on the last play. 2nd down and 8. Snow calls signals. Jackson bounces outside. Berwick stretches it out. Weaver comes up to make the tackle.
You know, John, lately I've been saying what a great job Weaver does on the corner. Weaver just does his job. He stays there. He doesn't get rounded. And when he comes straight up the field, makes a tackle towards the backfield. What they've done first 2 plays now, Sharon's come out in an unbalanced line. All they've done is taken the wing back and put him next to the tight end on the line of scrimmage, and they've gone the opposite way both times.
There you see Jason Knaus, 6 foot 190, a senior. He is the reason Berwick is here tonight. 3rd and 4. Jackson battling, does not get there. 4th down.
Marco Jackson on the carry
This
for
is a running football team, and that's exactly what they want to do. Establish the line of scrimmage, and they're very close to a 1st down, and this could be an interesting spot right here.
Marco Jackson, he is a stud. 2,323 yards coming in, 31 touchdowns. He is just a junior.
He looks like a racehorse out there. He's a put-together kid.
Along with number 33, B.J. Hayes.
Sharon will punt it away. Keck and Hayes back at the 20 to receive the punt. Low kick. Hayes at the 18. Hayes gets back to the 20-yard line.
Joe Stoner's punt taken by number 33, B.J. Hayes. Brought down by number 20.
It's a 32-yard punt, 2-yard return. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs to go from their own 20-yard line. 9:32 to go opening quarter. No score as we set the Berwick offensive line. Kishbaugh and Callback at the guards. George at center. Kishbaugh and Hacker at the tackles. In the backfield, Robbins the quarterback. Jeremy Kishbaugh the fullback. Stoiko at the halfback. Hayes, Keck, and Hans the receivers. 1st and 10. Stoiko up the middle. Gets 3 or 4 yards. 2nd down. Let's check the Sharon defense tonight. Klingon Smith and Griffin at the tackles. Stephen and Kashabara at the ends. Linebackers, Byerly, Stoner, Nesdoba, and Whalen. Secondary, Green, Jackson, and Ross.
3 will bring up 2nd and 7.
2nd down and 7 for Berwick. They've had trouble running the football in the first half in each of the last 2 ball games.
I think George always tries to establish his run game, and that's the way it's going to be forever. And he's got Knaus in the lineup also as an extra blocker.
Stoiko shifts. 2nd down and 7. Robbins, first pass. That's Remley. Remley over the 30-yard line, dives for the 1st down. Let's check in with Andy Palumbo. Andy?
John, very quickly, one of the keys to the Berwick offense, number 34, Ross Stoiko. I talked to him a few minutes ago. As you know, he's been having problems with his knee. He said he feels great. The knee is 100%. He's ready to play. Back upstairs.
Yeah, I talked with the doctors before the game as well. They said Stoiko looked very good in practice. B.J. Hayes still a little banged up. But how about this combination of Dave Robbins and Brian Remley over the past 2 games, the 2 most important games of the season? Remley, 13 catches, 3 touchdowns. This in just 2 ball games.
He's been amazing. He's been the go-to guy, Mr. Clutch, and the kids are now calling him Mr. Money. They know the guys in the money games in the playoffs. And, you know, definitely Sharon's going to have to watch out. Their D-backs are 5'7" and 5'8", and Remley and Bennett are like 6'3" and 6'4", so that's going to be a combination that could work for Berwick today.
Good point, JP. Remley and Robbins, both juniors, they have been on the same page since the 2nd half of this season.
Well, Coach Wilden said that he's not really worried about that. He said the only time to worry about those tall receivers if the quarterback throws it high enough with them.
That makes sense. First and 10, Berwick. Robbins to throw. Looks for Bennett. Underthrown and intercepted. George Ross with the INT. Berwick the turnover. Sharon takes over.
Well, there was a little pressure on Robbins that time coming in. Some guys were coming at him hard. I think the pattern might have been open. He had to throw it over the heads of a couple guys. Some big guys pushing real hard in here. Hands are up. Goes it high. He's got to get it over the top. This defender. But he was right in the right position. Interception.
It's right into double coverage. Sharon will go first and 10 at their own 46. 8 minutes to go. Opening quarter. We are scoreless. Glad you could join us. Jackson. Hit 3 or 4 times. Makes it out to midfield. Second down.
They better hold on to that guy because he has 2,000 yards, and he gets through that line, he's going to be gone. So Berwick's doing a nice job of keeping him just a couple yards. They're bending here, but they're not breaking so far.
Marco Jackson needing 12 yards to break former Sharon High School star Mike Archie's single-season record. We're just told that he has 12 yards on 3 carries, so he has broken Penn State's Mike Archie's record at Sharon High School. So that is in the books. We'll go second down out of the eye. Full back up the gut. Nothing there. Third down.
This is a strange formation. I don't know what they're trying to accomplish here. They just add an extra guy to the line on one side and really aren't using it to their advantage at all.
Let's take a look at some of the numbers from Sharon and Berwick this season offensively. You see Sharon almost never passes the football. Berwick, on the other hand, 2,100 yards.
You look at 361. That's in 14 football games.
Yeah. So if they're going to beat you, they're going to run right at you. Third down and 7. Snow down the line. The pitch to Jackson. Cuts it up. He's hit hard, just shy of the 45. It'll be fourth down. Kishba comes over. Keck over there as well. Manny Henry.
Well, Snow, they say, is a great athlete playing quarterback. He's not a quarterback, actually. He's just a great athlete back there. He runs down the line option. He runs a lead option. Stoner goes around the corner, has excellent block on B.J. Hayes, but the rest of the Berwick guys aren't blocked, and they smack him in the backfield.
Joe Stoner back at the 41-yard line to punt it away. Hayes and Keck are deep once again. Low snap.
All right, kicked away, guys.
Stoner.
Clear.
Short kick. Keck lets it get through his legs. Berwick's in trouble. Ball is down inside the 10-yard line. We are scoreless, and we'll be right back.
In healthcare, no matter how hard some try, one system just doesn't fit all. People are different. Communities are unique. That's why HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania provides the largest network of benefits, services, physicians, and hospitals in Northeastern Pennsylvania. So you can choose quality. Choose from nearly 1,400 physicians and 22 hospitals in your own communities. Choose a perfect fit. Choose HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross HMO.
First and 10, Berwick, their own 7-yard line. Robbins on the keeper, takes it out over the 10 to the 12. Second down.
Conservative play, a little fake up inside. Robbins takes the ball to their power side of their formation. And the surprising thing is they run right at Kashubara, the All-American.
Dave Robbins playing some of his best football here in the postseason. Let's watch that last play again.
Just fake up in the line to hold the linebackers, throwing the ball to the wing formation, which Berwick likes to. He cuts up inside. Kashubara got caught up inside that time. He pinched a little bit from the defensive end spot.
Robbins has rushed for 550 yards and 11 touchdowns. It is second down. Stoiko from the tail. Some good hitting going on inside that line.
We got one coming in. We got one coming in. We got to get the ball away.
Out there, they're coming off the ball.
Sharon High School is very physical. It's a big team. We were down on the field before the game, very impressed by their size.
They're not impressed by Berwick. They said in a couple of interviews, Berwick who? They think they're just as good as anybody in the state, and that's why they're here.
First time Sharon has played in the big show. Third down and 4. Berwick out of the eye. Stoico bounces outside, now cuts it up. It's the ball loose. They're saying it is Sharon's football.
Sometimes when you fight a little bit for the extra yards, you get tendency to drop that ball, and he did.
Frank Nezdoba with the recovery. Watch it again. Stoico bounces to the outside, then coughs it up.
Kishbon has a nice block on the corner. They're going to have the ball here. Boom, hit from the side. These guys are hitting people.
Jackson with the hit, number 4. Second turnover for Berwick. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers. Very uncharacteristic. First and 10, 16-yard line for Sharon. Jackson follows Stoner. Good push up front, takes it to the 11.
Jackson's running a little isolation up inside in their power offense. He's got to keep his head up a little bit. He's got to look for a hole. There was a big cutback hole to his left that time.
George Curry calling the defense. This is not the kind of start he wanted to see his team get off to. Second down and 6. Jackson again inside the 10.
This one, I formation, around the power to the right. Stoner's supposed to be an excellent blocking back. This guy plays linebacker and fullback. He was on that preseason All-American team as a utility man. Does that mean like he's a shortstop or?
Jack of all trades.
Here they come. Everybody blocks down. The fullback kicks out, and there's not much up inside for Jackson.
Third down and 1 from the Berwick 6. We are scoreless. 2:40 to go, opening quarter. Snow, the keeper. And he has the first down. It will be first and goal. Sharon.
Snow just goes straight ahead. He's going behind some big guys. This John Stevens is a big dude. I was watching him before. 6'3", 245 junior. His dad was an All-American at Pitt in 1970. And he's a guy, he's a go-to guy. They're going to go behind number 50 a lot today.
Snow has rushed for 640 yards. It's a quick backfield. First and goal, Berwick 5. Jackson up the gut. He's in. Touchdown, Sharon.
Touchdown, Sharon Tigers. 5-yard touchdown run. Number 4, Marco Jackson for the Tigers touchdown.
Marco Jackson, touchdown, number 32 on the season. Watch it again.
It was only a matter of time before Jackson made the cutback, and here it comes. See the line all blocked down? He cuts right behind her. You follow the butts, you go right behind the butts, and there they were, touchdown.
It's a 4-yard touchdown run.
27, Steve Byerly with the hold.
Jeff Songer on for the extra point. Low snap, it's down. Kick is up. And it's good. 2:13 to go, opening quarter. Sharon leads Berwick 7-0.
It's the Sharon Tigers 7 and Berwick 0. The touchdown, a 4-yard touchdown run by number 4, Marco Jackson.
What are the facts about public education in Pennsylvania? For starters, over the past 4 years, dropout rates have gone way down. A higher percentage of seniors are taking SATs and going on to college. Pennsylvania is also among 14 states with the highest average reading proficiency. I'd say that's all pretty good news. To get the facts on education, call this number. Public education. It's working in Pennsylvania.
Hey, you need 6 points? Just go to this guy, Marco Jackson.
Well, he scored a few touchdowns this year. One thing is coming off the ball on the backside of the line, blocks down, and he just reads the blocks. It's all banged up on that side. He just cuts it back to the right. Play was designed to go left.
Walked right into the end zone. Bulldogs with 2 turnovers. The second one proved costly. Sharon converts, and they lead it 7-0 opening quarter.
In a game of this magnitude with 2 great football teams out here, you can't turn the ball over, and especially down in the zone where they turned it over.
Jackson will kick it off. It's a Jackson of all trades. Hayes at the 20. Stutter step. Takes it out over the 35-yard line. Bulldogs with decent field position, 1st and 10.
Well, Burke's got to get their act together now and just hold on to the football. And I'm sure George has been in position before. He's been behind, and they're cool. Robbins goes out there. He keeps a cool head.
Take a look at the numbers on the scoring drive. 4 plays, 16 yards. Time of possession, almost 2 minutes. Jackson, Marco Jackson, the 4-yard touchdown run, his 32nd touchdown of the season. Berwick, 1st and 10. Just out over the 35-yard line. They'll start with the power I. End shift. Stoico, they go right back to him. Off tackle, second effort, gets a couple. It's a good play for Stoico's confidence. Give him the ball. First play back after the fumble.
Exactly. He shows him that he's his man. He's the blue-collar guy on this football team. Says, I'm going to give you the ball. You're going to run some yards for me. They shift out of the power I, which they usually do. They go to a wing situation. And what Sharon got caught in a little bit of a movement there, a little step. They're bringing in one big guy right now, Sharon.
George Curry brings in his passing offense. Bennett, Hayes, Keck, they all check in. Slot to either side. Robbins out of the gun. Under pressure. Gets away. Has running room, and he'll take it. Robbins has the first down. Good play by the junior quarterback to get away from the pressure.
Well, Stevens gave him a big pass rush from the left side. They also put in the game now Manny Knorr, a 6'3", 334-pound sophomore. And he's just pushing people around. He has good speed for a guy his size. But what happens? Everybody pinches tight, and Robbins just says, hey, that's all right. You give me the outside. I'm going to go for the flag. He goes over for the post and gets the first down.
Dave Robbins, 6'1", 185. 1st and 10, Berwick. They go for their own 47. Robbins with a 9-yard pickup. Will throw, first down for Remley. Incomplete. Flag, interference, first down, Berwick.
No question about it, Johnny tackled him while the ball was still in the air.
Snowell on the coverage. Let's watch it again. Robbins to Remley.
They run off the outside guy with B.J. Hayes, and Remley just goes back underneath, and they tackle him right here while the ball's still in the air. That's a penalty.
And it's a first down as well.
Sharon's given him a bunch of different defensive looks. They've gone to a 62, to a 4-4. That time was a prevent look.
Yeah. Under a minute to go, opening quarter. Berwick trailing 7-0.
What a lot of teams do, John, they look at Berwick and they look at what guys are coming in from George's play-by committee, and they set up the defense according to who's coming in. That's not always easy. Sometimes the signals get goofed up.
First penalty of the football game. Pass interference. Berwick catches a break. First down. Robbins shifts into the gun. Hayes moves into the slot. Robbins takes off. Has a hole up the middle. It's out over the 35 and down to the 34.
Well, there's not much you can do in that situation, and when you only have the quarterback back there in shotgun. He gets the ball right here, and Kishbaugh is playing on his right-hand side. Kishbaugh just leads up his quarterback lead draw. There's a pretty decent hole in there. Kashabara comes in from his defensive end spot to make the hit.
Closes down is supposed to do for that defensive end spot. Robbins, 3 rushes, 19 yards. See the Berwick Brain Trust. A little bit on edge in this first quarter. Trips, near side. Robbins, under pressure, goes down. Was that Kashabar from the defensive end, first guy in?
Coming in, there was a lot of collisions in there that time. I think Kashabar got blocked right into Robbins.
And then Stova came along to clean up. Kashabar gets up limping.
That's an important guy. If they lose him, they're hurting.
First quarter is in the books. Sharon leading Berwick, 7-0.
It's unbelievable. What is, Diane? You won't believe it. Believe what? Bill Gray & Sons Furniture World, Route 11 in Berwick. Would you believe you can get anything you want for your home, and the prices and selections are second to none? They have been in business for over 40 years with quality furniture and the most unique accessories in 4 full floors, plus a huge warehouse loaded with all kinds of furniture. Bill Gray & Sons Furniture World, Route 11, Berwick. They're open every evening till 8 p.m. and Saturdays 9 to 5. It's unbelievable. It's the best kept secret in northeastern Pennsylvania.
You've always strived for something beyond the basic necessities. At the First National Bank of Berwick, we can help with a loan for whatever you have in mind. Home loans, auto loans, or personal loans, tailored to meet your individual needs at rates you can afford. So if you're ready to borrow, the First National Bank of Berwick is ready to lend, because we invest in our future by investing in your future. The First National Bank of Berwick, in touch with you. Member FDIC.
These are 4 good reasons why Dr. Douglas Coslett has joined the Berwick Hospital Center OBGYN team. He's committed to Berwick with a full-time practice in obstetrics, gynecology, and infertility. Dr. Douglas Coslett, another reason you'll express pride and joy at Berwick Hospital Center.
The #1 truck in America gets even better in 1995. Bad to the bone. The Ford F-Series, the #1 truck for 17 straight years, has more repeat buyers. Plus, F-Series has a driver's side airbag standard. And F-Series has more styles and models to choose from. That's why there are more F-Series still on the road than any other make. Bad to the bone. For $229 per month, the F-150 is a lot of truck at your Quality Plus Ford dealer, the Truck Authority.
If you see news happening, call the News 22 hotline, 1-800-422-9968.
And the story of that first quarter, 2 turnovers by Berwick, Sharon capitalizing with 7 points. There you get the view of Gary Green as he sees his teammate Manny Norris, who goes about 335 and then some. 3rd down and 15. Hayes comes in motion. Robbins again out of the gun. Robbins for Bennett. Complete. Bennett, first down. 2nd effort.
There's a forgotten man in the offense lately. Bennett's been around and get a feeling he's been kind of low and everybody's asleep lately. They were double covering Bennett for a while. He was going to Remley. Now Bennett's the man.
Berwick with only 26 yards total offense in the first quarter. 8 of that by the pass. Robbins here gets a chunk.
Little shotgun, nice dart. The rain stopped a little bit, so the ball's a little drier. And Bennett's going to fight for the first down on his own.
Bennett really not a factor in the offense last couple of weeks. Remley's had the hot hand, so Robbins has been going to him. 1st down and 10. Berwick at Sharon's 26. Brian Smith, first carry. Smith, about 3 yards. We'll call it 2nd down.
A little short power pitch.
Brian Smith in the ball game, and when Berwick runs, they go with Stoico and Brian Smith. Smith, the sophomore, you see 678 yards and 10 touchdowns. Stoico has carried the load. For Sharon, well, they can give it to just about anybody, but Marco Jackson is their guy, over 2,300 yards rushing coming in. Second down and 7 for Berwick. Robbins rolling. Throwback. Is it intercepted again? There's a fight for the football. What's the call? It is a completion. It is first down, Berwick inside the 10. B.J. Hayes had to fight for the football, and he won.
Well, this pattern is a big X pattern. B.J. Hayes, you're going to see B.J. Hayes come across the field. He's on the right-hand side. He's going all the way. You just saw him cross your screen. They're trying to clear out. He turns around, throws it all the way back, but they're not really fooled. Snowball's right around the ball. They get simultaneous catch here, so they're giving it to the offense.
Snowball in good position. 1st and goal. Stoico to the 5.
There was a hole there momentarily, boy. It closes fast. Sharon is a very, very quick defense.
There you see Jason Knaus, the big interception last week. They bring him in for blocking purposes down around the goal line. Stoiko, Remley, Labak, they come out.
They're banging up in there. And Kishba brings up in tough, and Stoiko's trying. He's not a real big guy, but he's fighting for as many yards as he can.
The numbers on Robbins, 3 out of 4, 1 interception, 39 yards. Bulldogs will call a timeout. Want to make sure everybody's on the same page.
I think they had the wrong personnel in there for the call.
9:42 on the clock. We have a timeout. Sharon leading Berwick 7-0. We'll be right back.
The staff at Villa Capri Incorporated would like to wish the Berwick Bulldogs all the luck in the playoffs. And we invite you to see our completely remodeled lounge, ramped entrance, and off-street parking area. Villa Capri serves delicious lunches Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and dinner daily from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Terry, Donna, and Julie would like to thank all of our friends and customers for making the past 10 years successful. For dining at its finest, visit Villa Capri, 11th and Mulberry Streets in Berwick.
Welcome back to Mansion Park in Altoona. John Nugent along with J.P. Meck and Andy Palumbo down on the sidelines. Berwick knocking on the door and trailing 7-0. They're facing a 2nd and goal situation. They've called a timeout. George Curry out on the field. Make sure everybody knows what they're doing on this play.
Now, John, this situation with they're putting in a goal line defense for Sharon and Berwick's big line. There's some beef on this field. Lucky they're in the middle or a tilt.
Power eye. Remley now shifts to the near side. Robbins down the line. Robbins is in. Touchdown, Berwick. Well executed. Touchdown number 12 for Dave Robbins. Let's watch it again.
What they do, they come out of tight formation, then they go to a spread, which takes the outside defenders out of the play. So the inside linebacker's got a cover here. It just overruns the play.
81, Brian Remley with the hold. Tom Boop will attempt the point out.
Tom Boop on for the extra point. Remley the hold. Boop the kick. And it's perfect. 9:39 to go, 2nd quarter, and we are tied at 7.
This is all we hoped it would be.
Stay tuned. Coming up at halftime on the LT Verastro Arizona IST at the half, we'll have the Sharon and Berwick High School marching bands. We'll go back to the studios with Jason Knapp for a recap of this afternoon's Class Single A championship game and provide our first half highlights. Of course, we'll have the Pepsi first half stats. That's all coming your way at the half, so be sure to stay tuned. Let's watch it again. Field level camera. Dave Robbins getting it done.
So a nice block by Knaus right there. He wiped out the defensive end. He blocked him straight down the line. He wasn't home. Inside linebacker, actually, who was a safety at that point with the defense in there, couldn't get out fast enough to get Robbins. Excellent call by George Curry.
Tom Boop to kick off.
Tom Boop to kick it off. And the Tigers take it back over the 30-yard line. Frank Nezdoba on the kickoff return. The numbers on that last scoring drive: 9 plays, 64 yards, time of possession, 4 minutes, 34 seconds. Robbins with the touchdown run. So now we see if the Tigers will answer. They scored by virtue of a Berwick turnover. They'll go 1st and 10, their own 31-yard line. Anthony Snow, the quarterback. They work out of the eye. Marco Jackson tries to bounce outside. Forget about it. Maybe a yard, 2nd down.
Well, again, they come out, and they've got 3 guys to the right. They've got 4 guys on the line of scrimmage to the left side, which is an unbalanced line, so the inside, 2nd inside receiver is ineligible. What they've done is here on the left-hand side, they put an extra receiver up there, and they run away from it. So I guess they're waiting for Berwick to adjust too far over to the the unbalanced line and go away. But Berwick's kind of just sitting there.
Jackson, 177 yards last week against McGuffey. 9 carries, 31 yards tonight. Stoner takes it to the 35. It is third down.
Now there's a man, John, right there. No T-shirt underneath, half shirt, freezing cold and rain.
He has that Steelers towel as well hanging from his jersey.
He's got those pro elbow pads that keep the tendonitis out of your elbows. What they're doing is they're running a counter trade here, a pro counter trade. You see pulling around. You see Stevens, big number 50 there, pulling around. And he got a couple of yards.
Third down and 6. Slot to the far side. Snoll down the line. Tucks it, cuts it up. Won't get there. Fourth down.
Well, we call that a lead option. What that means is the fullback comes around the corner. He's supposed to get around the corner and block the outside linebacker, whoever supports the corner. The quarterback, Snowell, goes right down the line. He's going to option a defensive end. Out here, Weaver's supposed to be getting blocked by Stoner. Stoner kind of jogged out that time. He really didn't do a good job of running the play.
Sharon with only 1 first down in this ball game. Berwick's defense getting it done. Stoner at the 25. Left foot, good kick. Keck back at the 26. Keck goes down at the 25. Good coverage. Nezdova, the first man down there.
Well, Coach says he looks in there and he sees Stoner and Nezdova next to each other. Look close, he said, but Nezdova paints his face like with war paint, so that's how he recognized him.
Role models are more important than ever in today's society. You can serve as a role model for others the next time you display good sportsmanship at a high school athletic event. Good sports are winners, so the next time you attend a sporting event, remember, be a good sport and act in a proper manner. A public service message from your state high school association. First and 10, Berwick. Stoico stopped right at the line.
No one blocked Stevens at all that time, John. He came in real tough. Stevens is 6'3", 245, and he's a big horse, boy.
Got some big guys up front, I'll tell you why. Let's watch it again.
Right here, he comes out, and Stoico kind of bounced outside. There's Stevens kind of waiting for him, and he kind of bulldogs him down.
Chris,
bulldog.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Chris Kishba was stood up at the line, wasn't able to get off. Negated that play. Second and 10. Slot far side. Robbins for Hayes, incomplete. Quick hitter, didn't work. Third down.
That was really good coverage by Sharon that time. B.J. Hayes supposed to run inside. I think George is yelling right now, kind of didn't run quite the best pattern he could have. Hey, let him a little too much.
Gary Green on the coverage. Hayes catches that ball. He's gone. Off to the races.
Green has 7 interceptions this year, so he's right around the ball, and he would have ran that ball, and the only guy who would have got him was Marco Jackson, who's in the middle. That's L. Marco Jackson. He took the L off his name this year.
Why?
I don't know. Nickname.
Third down and 10. 6:21 to go in the second. We're tied at 7. Remley in motion. Robbins, shovel pass, Bennett. It'll be close. I don't think he got there.
Well, Bennett's been the man 2 times to get the first down. He went to him on a long pass before the 15-yarder. Now, Bennett's really trying to get this one. It's an interesting play right here with Bennett.
Looks like they had a well defense, but Bennett.
Well, Big Norris was in there, but he just couldn't stretch those big arms to get him. And Bennett just twists and turns, and he's close.
Marco Jackson had to make the tackle. Appears to be fourth down. I don't know if you want to take a chance down here when it's 7 and 7.
Well, George Curry's a gambler and a very confident man. And
well, you know what'll happen here, JP. I mean, we've seen it 100 times.
You think there could be a shift? No.
Line up, you have the shift, they jump, you get the first down.
4th and 1 for the Bulldogs.
Slot near side. Robbins, the keeper, has it. It's a gutsy call.
We've got a lot of confidence in these kids, and you know, we thought the shift might happen there, or a quick count, and that the other teams expected you shift, and if you shift, you tell your guys, your defensive guys have got to stay off the ball in a shift situation because they will jump offside like they want you to. So they're off the ball, you go with a quick count, boom, good call, first down.
First and 10 for Berwick. We're at their own 40-yard line. Berwick 6 first downs to Sharon's 1. Robbins throws. Hayes wide open 45. Hayes into Sharon territory and a first down.
George goes to the open formation here, which is no back formation with 5 receivers out, and he does check with me. He looks at his receiver. His receiver out here, BJ Hayes, is going to give him a signal on what pattern he's going to run, which is a stop pattern. When he comes back, good call, nice yardage.
Snow makes the tackle. Hayes having a good postseason, his 38th reception. 1st and 10, Berwick. Sharon's 48. Stoiko off tackle. Powers his way to the 45. Pick up a 3, 2nd down. Let's take a look at the quarterback comparison between that guy, Dave Robbins, number 7, and Sharon's number 8, Anthony Snowell.
2nd and 7.
See the passing numbers? No contest.
A little bit different there.
But Snow certainly can hold his own when he has to run the football.
Snow's a great athlete, and he likes to keep the ball in his hands, especially on the option.
Sharon coming in at 12 and 2. Their only losses to 2 undefeated teams from Ohio. Robbins, nowhere to go. Nice move to make a little something out of this thing, and gets to the 40-yard line.
Well, the open formation again. He looked at it, B.J. Hayes. B.J. Hayes gave him the signal for hook and go, because last time he threw the hook, so B.J. Hayes thought he could burn Green out here. Green doesn't buy it.
Down, a long 2.
Going out here, Robbins sees that the pattern is not there. Green is all over, and he does a nice job of scrambling.
As we've said time and time again, if you want to play quarterback at Berwick, you have to be able to not only throw the football, but run it as well. 3rd down, we'll call it a long 2. The ball at Sharon's 40-yard line. Kishba in motion. Robbins tucks it, cuts it, 1st down. It's just enough of a hole there for him to shoot through.
How many times they do that? Put an extra wing in there and just run there.
And they go to the short side too.
Robbins just finds a way, and everybody's man blocking out here, and he's got big boys, one-on-one blocking, everybody's spiking. As long as they neutralize their man, Robbins can find a hole.
Robbins with 7 rushes, 22 yards thus far. He has the touchdown. Trying to keep his hands dry and warm. 1st and 10 will go from the gun. Stoiko in motion. Throws it out to Stoiko. 1-on-1. Nice move. And good yardage over the 30 to the 28.
There's some unique stuff Berwick does, I'll tell you. Motion, stop pass. It's amazing.
Just 1-on-2. It looked like Sharon had him fenced in. Boxed in on the far side, and he makes the nice move.
2nd and 3.
Good move, throws a couple moves left and right.
Jeremy Whalen says, where'd he go?
Jeremy Whalen's a good story. Jeremy Whalen and Byerly, the outside 2 linebackers, were just scout team guys last year. It's number 27 and 17. They worked their way into starting jobs this year.
Pick up a 7 on that last play. 2nd down and 3. Wing near side. Kishba, the fullback. His first carry. Bounces to the outside. May have lost a yard on the play.
I think we hear a foghorn, John. We'll know why. I think the fog is rolling in here on this.
Watch it again. Kishba, no place to go.
He doesn't find anything there. He has good balance. Uses the old chicken wing where you put your hand on the ground, balance yourself, but there's too many guys around. And there's Doba, the warrior.
2 minutes to go before halftime. We're tied at 7. 3rd down and 3. Back to live action. Robbins. Shovel pass again. 1st down. You think they like that play?
Well, he finds some success when he's back to it again. And Bennett's a pretty big guy to be running this middle doing the shovel pass to.
Bennett's 3rd reception. They're getting him involved in the offense.
Well, there's Novus right behind him. He's followed him through the hole. He's trying to get him here, but he still gets the pass off.
Bulldogs come to the line. Ball spotted. The 24 is Sharon. 1st and 10. The work out of the eye. Robbins play action for the end zone. Bennett is there. Remley tonight. It's Robbins and Bennett.
Every week it's somebody different. It's Stoico, it's someone else. He throws it up high. This is a problem we talked about before. So if he gets it up over those little guys, there was excellent coverage by Green that time. There was no way to stop that.
Whether it's Robbins or Paulus or Kelchner, when they go to that play action, they have that little bounce that tells you they're going to the end zone. Boop with the extra point. Berwick leads Sharon 14-7. We'll be right back.
Ashland Diesel Engines, a Cummins-authorized automotive, construction, and industrial dealer committed to the performance of the diesel engine industry. Located minutes from Interstate 81, ADE offers complete major and minor engine repairs. Their facility in Ashland boasts state-of-the-art equipment, including 2 dynos for engine or chassis, certified injector and fuel pump department, precision block and head machining, and extensive parts department. Ashland Diesel Engines personnel offer 30 years of experience and have earned a reputation for reliable workmanship and customer service within the tri-state area.
When I first started to notice I was losing my hair, my whole life changed. And I was so paranoid that they were looking on top of my head that I rushed through the shot, and I almost missed it. Don't wait until you have no hair to do something about your hair loss. Just do something about it, and do it before it really becomes a problem.
It made a big difference in my life. You should check it out for yours.
For the latest technology in hair replacement, call Tosie's Hair Replacement Clinic, 1-800-924-7276.
Berwick has taken the lead over Sharon 14-7. Dave Robbins, after an early interception, has come back. He is now 8 out of 10, 96 yards. This one for 23 to Mike Bennett for a touchdown. Back to live action. Nezdoba back at the 19. Looks for a seam, finds it. Gets out over the 40, out to the 44-yard line.
Number 2, Joe Stoner on the kickoff return for Sharon.
Good return, good field position for Sharon as we take a look at the numbers. 12 plays, 73 yards. This is a typical Berwick drive, 5 minutes, 50 seconds. Bennett, the 23-yard touchdown reception. Berwick leads it 14-7. Minute 14 on the clock before halftime.
Mix it up with a run in the pass, just like in the book.
Helmet cam making its debut on WYOU tonight.
What league was that in?
It no longer exists. Marco Jackson to midfield. Picks up 7 on the play, second down. Sharon wants to get to the end zone. They better huddle up and get to the line quick.
Well, you know, I was expecting a lot of different formations from Sharon with the unbalanced line. They've stayed with the same exact formation all night, and they're staying with their game plan.
Sharon has all 3 timeouts, but they're letting the clock run down. It's at 30 seconds. Snowell throws, almost intercepted. Guess who? Jason Canals. Oh, my.
First pass he throws right to one of the Bulldogs. And Canals, the interception he made in the other game was the first one of his entire career. This could have been the second one.
First one in 4 years. He almost had number 2 in as many games. Berwick has taken over in the second quarter. Total yardage 111 to 4 before this drive. Slot near side. Third down. Snow pitch. Jackson. Jackson gets out of bounds. I don't know if he got the first down.
I don't think so, John. That's a play that was designed the way it's supposed to go. Now he steps back. That was kind of like a freeze option almost. Stoner steps back. I mean, Stoner goes around the corner, and he got to the outside linebacker like he was supposed to that time.
4th and about 1.
Well, it's 4th and 1. If you can hear the official down there. Not a good play by Jackson. He could have got to the stick and also got out of bounds.
I think so, around. Just a little tougher there. Take a little hit, run to it. And I know they probably told him in the huddle here, you guys got to get out of bounds because there's not much time. He just didn't really think.
Jackson's numbers now, 11 carries, 40 yards. I really don't like the way they've approached this final minute. They've yet to use a timeout. They got the ball back with about a minute to go.
There's certainly no 2-minute drill.
They had good field position. Stoner, short kick, goes out of bounds. 13 seconds on the clock. Berwick enough time for 1 or 2 plays. "15-yard punt, no return."
Talking to Coach Wildman before the game, very confident guy and very, very sure of his team, and was figured should be no problem in this football game.
1st and 10 Berwick. They'll go at their own 32-yard line. They have 13 seconds. We'll see if Curry wants to use it. Robbins sets up in the gun. He's going to use it. Penalty flag, maybe holding. Robbins tucks it and gets down at the 37. So that's the different philosophies between 2 coaches. You have one coach gets the ball with a minute and basically tries to run out the clock. Then you have another coach who has 13 seconds and the lead, and he's in his own territory at the 32. He's trying to bring it downfield.
77. What we're doing here, we'll take it back 10.
Holding call.
Foul, which is
That'll be on Big Vinny Kishbaugh.
We'll give them first down over again, and then we're going to wind up
3 seconds on the clock.
Or you can use it over here.
It's Berwick's first penalty of the night.
We had holding, offense. We will repeat first down.
It's James Stevenson, our referee.
I'll be surprised if we see the ball go up here.
Look at all the smoke down there coming out of the helmets.
It's got the helmets in their mouths are talking. I thought it was fire before.
They're just breathing heavy. 3 seconds. Berwick just lets it run out. We go to halftime. Berwick is leading Sharon 14-7.
And that is the end of the first period. After 1 period of play, it's Berwick 14 and Sharon 7.
Check in with Andy Palumbo right now. Andy?
With Jim Wildman, head coach. The second quarter was really tough, less than 10 total yards. What happened, and B, what do you do to turn it around?
Just be patient, keep coming at them. Try and control the line of scrimmage. One call hurt us down there. They gave him the football and a pass interception by us.
Fair enough. Thank you, Coach. Let's take it back to John and JP. That's the short word from down here on the field.
Jim Wildman wants to get to the locker room, talk to his team. Berwick fell behind 7-0, but they've come back with 14 unanswered points, and they go to the locker room, leading the state championship game 14-7.
In the mood for casual dining at an affordable price? Then Scatina's is the place for you. Come in and sample some of our fine Italian and seafood specialties. Scatina's, located in the heart of downtown Berwick.
You've always strived for something beyond the basic necessities. At the First National Bank of Berwick, we can help with a loan for whatever you have in mind. Home loans, auto loans, or personal loans, tailored to meet your individual needs at rates you can afford. So if you're ready to borrow, the First National Bank of Berwick is ready to lend, because we invest in our future by investing in your future. The First National Bank of Berwick, in touch with you. Member FDIC.
The #1 truck in America gets even better in 1995. Bad to the bone. The Ford F-Series, the #1 truck for 17 straight years, has more repeat buyers. Plus, F-Series has a driver's side airbag standard. And F-Series has more styles and models to choose from. That's why there are more F-Series still on the road than any other make. Bad to the bone. For $229 per month, the F-150 is a lot of truck at your Quality Plus Ford dealer, the Truck Authority.
Hi, we're back for the last broadcast from Sugarman's, but the savings don't end when we leave. No, all this weekend, it's the great last-minute gift sale at the Sugarman's nearest you. Now, we're at the halftime in the big game, but we're way past halftime in the holiday shopping season. We're down to the 2-week warning. If you have a new TV on your gift list for yourself or someone else, we've got some great choices for you. First, an RCA 19-inch color track TV, a unified TV VCR remote, auto programming, 181-channel capability. Sugarman's price is only $199.88. Or if you want something bigger without breaking the bank, check out this RCA 27-inch stereo color TV at Sugarman's. It is loaded with features and a really clear, sharp picture. And this weekend, it's only $399.88. All kinds of good ideas for your last-minute gifts here. If you plan on doing any holiday shopping this weekend, and you better, come into Sugarman's. Look for the big sale flyer in the newspapers. Sugarman's, Wilkes-Barre, Einan, Bloomsburg, and the new Sight and Sound store in Frackville.
Today's WYOU Sports High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your Quality Plus Ford dealers, the Berwick Hospital Center, an affiliate of Wyoming Valley Healthcare System, and the First National Bank of Berwick.
LT Barastro, distributor of Arizona Iced Tea, presents At the Half.
Welcome back to Mansion Park in Altoona. John Nugent along with J.P. Meck. Berwick is leading Sharon 14-7. Berwick off to the slow start first quarter, but they really kicked in second quarter, and they got things under control right now.
Well, 2 turnovers, a little shaky here. We're all, everybody's going around, and Berwick's usually had things their own way a lot of times, and they shook off those 2 turnovers and mixed it up enough, and Bennett's back in the picture.
What do you think Wildman will do at halftime?
He looked pretty mad. I tell you what, I wouldn't want to go in and face him at halftime. He's not too pleased with what's going on. He's got to mix it up a little bit. They're very, very conservative. One formation and a couple of plays. He ran slot once, but something's got to change a little bit in the action coming from their offense.
Berwick looking for that 3rd state title. Right now, we're going to listen in with the Sharon Tiger Marching Band under the direction of Andrew Kuthi, assisted by Steve Barton. Frontline advisors are Grace Gilson and Missy Colbert. Drum instructor is Steve Peffer. Drum soloists are David Beers, Tanya Harding, and Micah Roberts. Marching Band. It is halftime. Berwick leading Sharon 14-7.
The #1 truck in America gets even better in 1995. Bad to the bone. The Ford F-Series, the #1 truck for 17 straight years, has more repeat buyers. Plus, F-Series has a driver's side airbag standard. And F-Series has more styles and models to choose from. That's why there are more F-Series still on the road than any other make. Bad to the bone. For $229 per month, the F-150 is a lot of truck at your Quality Plus Ford dealer, the truck authority.
You've always strived for something beyond the basic necessities. At the First National Bank of Berwick, we can help with a loan for whatever you have in mind. Home loans, auto loans, or personal loans, tailored to meet your individual needs at rates you can afford. So if you're ready to borrow, the First National Bank of Berwick is ready to lend, because we invest in our future by investing in your future. The First National Bank of Berwick, in touch with you. Member FDIC.
For expert equipment, one name says it, Valley Rental. The best in aerial lift products. A huge inventory of construction equipment, including rollers, generators, and the Super Chute. And a complete line of dual-fast nailer products and accessories. Check out our expanded inventory, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5, Saturday, 7:30 to 12. Valley Rental.
When I first started noticing I was losing my hair, my whole life changed. And I was so paranoid that they were looking on top of my head that I rushed through the shot, and I almost missed it. Don't wait until you have no hair to do something about your hair loss. Just do something about it, and do it before it really becomes a problem.
It made a big difference in my life. You should check it out for yours.
For the latest technology in hair replacement, call Tosie's Hair Replacement Clinic. 1-800-924-7276.
There's something special for everyone on your list at the Bon-Ton Holiday Sale. We're making spirits bright with savings store-wide. Save on Dimensions Visa Tablecloths by Tobin, just $14.99. Field-pressed Royal Velvet Towels are only $10.99. Save on Sanderson for Martex Willow Bows, Comforters, and Sheets, now just $9.99. One store has it all. Holiday gifts for everyone. So start making spirits bright. Shop the Holiday Sale, going on now at the Bon-Ton.
At Northern Car and Truck Rental, we know what you want. We know what you need. We're locally owned and operated, so we carry the vehicles you request most at the best rates around. Sure, we have top-quality cars, but we also supply vehicles you won't find everywhere else, like the rugged Jeep Wrangler and the Ford Explorer. Rent a Ford Aerostar or 15-passenger van for your next business or pleasure trip. Or take Northern to work. We have a fleet of four-wheel drive trucks, vans, and cube vans to handle your biggest jobs. When you need quality, dependable transportation at the best price, don't go to some national chain. Come to Northern, where we beat the competition. Guaranteed.
The greater Berwick area has a population of 22,000 people. The community is situated along the Susquehanna River about 30 miles southwest of Wilkes-Barre and is readily accessible from Interstate 80. The school district serves over 4,000 students and encompasses over 100 square miles. The senior high school houses 930 students in grades 9 through 12. Academically, students enjoy a wide variety of choices when selecting areas of study. The college preparatory curriculum offers many challenging courses in all subject areas, including both advanced placement and honors courses. Those choosing the business curriculum are very well prepared to continue their education in those areas or to enter the workforce. On the average, well over 60% of Berwick's graduates go on to post-secondary education. In addition to an excellent balance of academic offerings, Berwick students are provided with a wide variety of extracurricular activities. There are 22 interscholastic varsity sports programs. There are also 24 clubs and organizations, including academic achievement groups, musical groups, publications, dramatics, and various service organizations. Berwick High School is proud of the outstanding achievements of its students and the community's commitment to the total educational program.
Time now to listen to the Berwick Area Senior High School Marching Band. The band, directed by Ron Wasser, holds many awards earned in state and national competitions. They are led on the field by Melinda McElrath and Holly Travelpiece. Their 94-95 field program features rock music of the 60s, 70s, from Yes, the Beach Boys, and Edgar Winter. Marty,
What do you want? You're not, no way in hell. It's not going to happen.
Berwick area senior high school marching band. Berwick leading Sharon 14-7. Coming up, Jason Knapp with first half highlights and highlights of Southern Columbia's state championship victory earlier today.
Today's WYOU Sports High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends from Toyota. I love what you do for me. Toyota. Franklin First. When it comes to banking, see Franklin First. And by HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross HMO.
In the mood for casual dining at an affordable price? Then Scatina's is the place for you. Come in and sample some of our fine Italian and seafood specialties. Scatina's, located in the heart of downtown Berwick.
Toyota? Oh, yeah, I heard they're very good. Very dependable, reliable. They never break down, you know.
I figured the dealers must be doing all the servicing.
When you drive a dependable, reliable Toyota, you're driving a car that's backed by quality service you can only get from a Toyota dealer that's been engineered to safely get you home.
Hey, you know something funny, though? I never even met anybody that drives a Toyota.
And the assurance that there were a lot of people you didn't have to meet along the way.
Toyota. And your Toyota dealer.
Simply the best.
It's not how big or powerful you are that inspires confidence, but rather a sensitivity to what's really important. That's the key. In banking, folks really want simple, low-cost checking accounts. After all, writing a check to pay a bill is painful enough. So the checking fee should be low and the level of service high. That's how you win people's confidence.
If you're paying bills and high checking fees, maybe it's time for a change. See Franklin First.
Here's just a few great reasons why shopping at Value City means better living for less.
And it's like we're going into a regular department store, but you're saving a whole lot of money.
This is definitely New York designer.
It really has everything that you're looking for.
You've got to shop here. The prices are excellent. When I see the sales come in, I'm probably one of the first people knocking at the door to get in.
What's the name of that store?
Value City Department Stores. If you see news happening, call the News 22 hotline, 1-800-422-9968.
And welcome to the WYOU studios, everybody. Jason Knapp, his halftime continues. Berwick leading Sharon right now in the AAA title game by a score of 14-7. Earlier today, Columbia County getting things off on the right foot in the state championship playoffs. Southern Columbia in the single-A title tilt, rolling over Western Beaver by a final score of 49-6. It's the largest title game rout since the state playoffs began back in 1988. Tone set on the opening kickoff. Southern's Corey Billig pops the pigskin loose. Mike Mativi recovering for Southern. 2 plays later, freshman Rico Rossini rolling outside, rolling in for the touch, 29 yards. 7-0 Southern, less than a minute into the game. Western just could not sustain any sort of offensive momentum today. Butch Romanowski stepping up for Southern here. Key 4th down play, makes the big tackle. Big plays abound for the Tigers. Late in the first half, Artie Kissinger on the punt return, breaking from the pack, and no catching this Tiger by the tail. 68 yards, 29-6 Southern at the intermission. Second half, more of same. Brad Asavala arching one downfield. Kissinger catches, cuts back, and kicks it into high gear. 85 yards for the score. Southern capping a perfect 15-0 season with the school's first state football championship. 49-6 the final. Afterwards, Andy Palumbo talking to the Secretary of Offense, Artie Kissinger.
Dream my whole entire life. I mean, I give up every medal, everything I've ever won just to have this, and I finally got it.
When the season began, did you think you'd be here today?
We knew we could be here. We knew it'd take a lot of hard work, and we'd all have to come together, but we knew we could do it.
After 11 years for Coach Roth and company, Southern gets a state title, 49-6 the final. Again, our score at the half right now, Berwick on top of Sharon, 14-7. Let's send it back to Mansion Park in Altoona. John Nugent and JP Mex standing by with second half stuff.
Getting set for second half action. Berwick is leading Sharon by the count of 14-7. John Nugent along with J.P. Meck. What do you think is going to happen here in the second half?
Berwick's got the ball, which is exactly what they want all the time, and every halftime we've seen lately, he's made some fantastic halftime adjustments. Except this game, he's leading.
Yeah. Let's take a look at some of those first half statistics, and right away you look at Sharon, just 1 first down, no passing yards.
Well, you know, we can't tell the guy how to coach, but he's come a long ways. 12-2 without doing much passing, but you know, you're in the hole here playing for the state championship. I think he's got to loosen up a little bit.
And Robbins is really on his game tonight.
Well, no doubt about it. And he, you know, shook off the first interception, has come back again, and the height factor has we were worried about in the beginning of the game is coming into being right now.
Berwick leading it 14-7. Let's go down and check out second half action.
Second half championship football with Sharon kicking off to Berwick.
Berwick Bulldogs looking for their 3rd state title. There you see Big Vinny Kishba, number 77. He was a member of the 1992 team that won the state title. Was not a starter that season. That was the year Ron Paulus led them to the state championship win over Blackhawk. Second half action is underway. Ball goes out of bounds, 7-yard line. Bulldogs will take it at the 35.
Kickoff goes out of bounds.
Well, John, I heard that Vinny's got a job in a pizza place in the off-season after it's over.
Penalty against Sharon for illegal procedure. Kickoff out of bounds. The ball will come off at the 35-yard line. Bulldogs ball, 1st and 10 Berwick.
Bulldogs will have the ball. Kicked out of bounds to get the ball on the 35-yard line.
First and 10, Berwick. They have scored 14 unanswered points. Robinson, quarterback, needs 38 yards for 2,000 on the season. Hayes completed the 40. Hayes knocked out of bounds. Just over the 45. Penalty flag as well. Personal foul.
Well, you know, hit him right on the end line, and they just kept driving and driving him, and I guess the referee's blowing the whistle, and they knocked him out of bounds in his own bench.
Let's check in with Andy Palumbo right now.
John and JP, as you folks know, George Curry doesn't like talking to me at halftime. Go figure. But we understand here's what he told his team at halftime. He wants to give Dave Robbins more time to throw. He's concerned about penetration by the Sharon linebackers, and he wants a more productive running game. Other than that, stick to the game plan. Back up to the booth.
But Andy, don't get a complex. George really does like you. Good job.
Personal foul on the defense. Late hit out of bounds. First down.
So the Bulldogs, excellent field position, just shy of the 40-yard line of Sharon. They have assumed control of this football game. First and 10, slot to either side. Stoico up the middle is buried.
He
Second down.
Our buddy here, our favorite.
The big guy, Manny Norris, 6'3", 335, and he's still growing.
He's only a sophomore, and he moves well. He just pushes through people here. They've got him over the guards, and he stands up a little too high, but you're not moving this guy. You better double team him.
No gain on the last play. Remley and Kishbot check into the lineup. You like that shot at Gary Green.
I love when Green stands behind Norris.
They probably hang out together, you know, at school and stuff. Second and 10, Remley in motion. Wing near side. Robbins will keep it. Robbins falls forward. Pick up a 4 on the play. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, anytime you've needed a big play today, it's been Robbins or it's been Bennett. So those are 2 guys, the names you're hearing all the time. And he likes to run this quarterback draw. He kind of looks around a little bit. I don't really think he wanted to pass to anybody. He just picks it up, and here comes Josh George coming downfield, throwing a block. He's an all-state kid, a real smart kid, Josh George. Going to probably end up in an Ivy or a Division I school someplace.
Robbins very comfortable in this offense. He has 8 carries, 27 yards, and a touchdown. Stoico up the gut. They get a push. It'll be 4th down. Curry figures he has 2 plays to get the first down here.
Well, he's not letting the Sharon defense get set. Sharon defense does what we call stemming. Once in a while, they line up in one place and slide to another. When you go on a quick count, that ends that stuff. You can't do it anymore.
Fourth down. recover and have the first down. Robbins was thinking end zone, had the ball stripped.
That was shaky. Started putting the ball in one hand and started moving around. One guy made the tackle, other guy strips. Same play they ran before. It's quarterback, keeper, off tackle. He puts his head down. He's surprised now that he gets out of there. We got one guy wrapped. One guy, tell you, it's an excellent way to teach tackling. He's come down and punched the ball out of the guy's hands, but Berwick gets it back.
Vinny Kishba on the recovery. Keeps the drive alive. 1st and 10 Berwick at the 18 of Sharon. Stoiko. Just shy of the 10.
Stoner's getting up real slow down there. I tell you, Berwick's coming off the ball now and hitting some people, and Stoner was on the bottom of a pile.
Check him. Two right here.
Pushing down. Stoner was down at the bottom of that pile and got a couple guys still on top of him.
Good block by Brandon Hans, the tight end. Stoiko, 10 carries, 28 yards. Stoiko again at the 5 to the 2.
They put Knaus in the game. Chris Kishba pulled. They got a couple extra blockers to point of attack. And Stoiko, he usually slashes. He gets in and turns sideways and turns straight in all kinds of ways. And he gets through and almost breaks it for the score. Here we go here. Bunch of guys at point of attack. Here comes Kishba through. Nice block on Jackson. Stoiko's fighting for that score.
1st and goal. Stoiko won't get in. 2nd and goal.
George put Manny Henry in the backfield that time to try to get a little refrigerator play in there, and
1 yard line.
didn't get quite enough push.
Also had Knaus on the wing. Like to bring him in when they're inside the 10.
Manny Henry's been a great kid lately as a sophomore on offense and defense. He's been doing a real good job for a young kid, and has a couple more years to go.
2nd and goal. Out of the eye. Stoiko. No indication as yet.
He ran behind Hans and Knaus and Kishba with the lead and didn't get in. I think he stretched the ball over the goal.
Let's watch it again. It looked like the second effort might have got him there.
He bangs up in here hard. I don't know. I think they drug him back across that line.
Stoiko comes off the field. He's very upset. He wanted the touchdown. Curry goes with 3 wide receivers. The keeper. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Dave Robbins, his 2nd touchdown. Berwick's lead now at 20-7.
They're amazing there. They go 3 wide receivers with a 1-inch play. When a quarterback sneaks for the score.
Gets you thinking for a minute. Boop on, extra point. Remley the hold. Pick is up. And it's good. 7:30 to go here in the 3rd. Berwick's lead at 21-7.
From the moment they bring us into the world, we entrust our lives to their expert hands. They help us grow strong and healthy, and comfort us as we grow older. Their days often begin with the rising sun, and frequently last long into the night. They are skilled primary care physicians, and with HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, you can choose from more of them than any other health plan in this area. Choose quality. Choose HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross HMO.
What if pictures really could speak for themselves?
Merry Christmas, Grandma. Come visit, I miss you. Love, Jill.
Your voice at the touch of a button.
Sue Ellen, I'm coming home. So what do you say? Will you marry me?
Yes. Yes.
Voice print. Picture the possibilities.
Hey, big brother. All I've got to say is nya, 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 nya.
Voice print made from your photo or 35mm negative. Ask where you have your film developed.
At 21-7, Tom Boop to kick it off. short kick. J.D. Harden on the return.
43, J.D. Harden on the return for Sharon.
And now we'll see if the Sharon Tigers can answer. The numbers on that last scoring drive: 10 plays, 65 yards, time of possession 4 minutes 30 seconds. Robbins on the keeper and the 1-yard touchdown. Dave Robbins is having a ball game. 10 carries, 43 yards, 2 touchdowns, 9 of 11 passing, 105 yards, a touchdown, and an interception. First and 10, Sharon, their own 34. Slot to the far side. Marco Jackson takes the pitch. Stood up at the 35. Gets a yard, second down.
I'll tell you, it came out of slot formation. They did break the mold of that unbalanced line they had before, but they still did the same thing. They did a short pitch, basically a power play up inside. But you'll see Kaufman and Manny Henry just jam up the hole, and they're immovable objects at this point. And Knaus from the back, they're all hanging on. They're not moving these guys.
It's remarkable. Sharon is in this ball game. 2 starters returned on defense, just 1 starter on offense. Movement in the backfield. Snowell will run out the play, but it's coming back.
So Sharon didn't have hardly anybody coming back either way, and fought through the year. And so a lot of these guys have improved so much over the past year, it's remarkable.
Joe Stoner moving early from his fullback spot. He'll set Sharon back 5 yards. There's Dave Robbins.
5 yards. He did.
Curry says move him back.
Back up, wind it up.
See the official, James Stevenson.
Illegal motion on the offense. Repeat, second down.
Ball is spotted just over the line.
Coach moved a lot of different guys in different positions on defense today. He moved Laubach around, he moved Kishbaugh around. He has Kyle in the game, Matty Henry.
Second down and 13 for Sharon. Stoner gets a push, gets back to the original line of scrimmage. Third down. Again, Sharon with no yardage passing.
The coach believes in going up the middle with his fullback. He told me during the week, he said, just like a baseball game, he's strong up the middle. They like to run Stoner up the middle right here. He has a trap play going on. Everybody's a little too high. They're not coming off the ball. They got to get down lower and get underneath the pads of Berwick.
Very difficult to play catch-up when all you do is run the football. Have to mix it up. Trips far side. Jackson the pitch. Jackson down. B.J. Hayes with the play. Fourth down.
They ran unbalanced line with trips. Those guys out there are supposed to each pick a guy and block. Well, certainly nobody blocked B.J. Hayes, because you'll see right here, he comes firing in. He reads this immediately. He reads his key. Jackson's coming out here. There should be a whole bunch of guys blocking people, but he gets blocked, but he gets blocked into the play. Makes the tackle.
Sharon now 1 out of 6 on conversions. Stoner the kick. Gets it to go out of bounds, 36-yard line. No return. In our society today, winning has come to mean everything. However, if winning comes at the expense of good sportsmanship, everyone is a loser. Good sportsmanship is the result of a disciplined effort to respect yourself, your opponents, and game officials. Remember, good sports are winners, so be a sport and practice good sportsmanship. A public service message from your State High School Association.
This Sharon football team has only lost 2 games. They're both to Ohio teams, and they lost both times out in the Ice Palace at Youngstown State.
The Ice Palace, huh?
That's the nickname.
Stoico on first down. Stoico over the 40. Marco Jackson gets a jersey full, close to the first down.
Stoico is still fired up from not getting the touchdown on their first and second and goal.
He's like the Energizer Bunny, he just keeps going and going and going.
It's like Norm Boulash. Remember the Colts? Low to the ground?
Yeah. That's the Charlie Tolar one week. You didn't know who he was. He did the old chicken wing again, put his hand down, good balance, kept it going.
They'll have to invest in those tearaway jerseys for next season.
Illegal.
Second down, we'll call it a half yard. Stoico, 47 yards rushing now. Stoico.
Okay, come here, Smitty.
Gets the first down.
Out of that formation, they usually fake it to Stoico, and Robbins keeps around the corner. That time they just give it straight ahead for the first down.
Stoico at 5'9", he can just hide behind those big linemen. Wait till a hole opens up. We'll head to the sideline. Watch it again.
Straight ahead. Seen as Dova, the warrior, going in there. He got a little too much penetration, but still couldn't make the great tackle.
First and 10, Berwick will go from their 48. Brian Smith, the pitch. Smith is loose. Smith is down, and the 33 ball comes loose. Sharon recovers. Turnover number 3 for the Bulldogs.
You know, that's been the knock on Smith this year. He's just not strong enough yet in the offense to carry that ball without fumble it. And here's another case. He'll be back on the bad list again after that one.
Frank Nesdoba injured on the play. You see him there. Marco Jackson is down as well. Let's watch this play again. Looked like Smith was going to break it. Nesdoba strips him. Jackson came over, put a shoulder into him. Smith goes, but 150. Jackson still slow to get up. There's the strip. There's the hit comes out.
What a hit. That shoulder went up and through him.
Jackson's 6 foot 180. I've been watching him play defense much of the night. He can really put a lick on it.
Well, he's only a junior. He'll be back again. And El Marco is quite a football player.
As we mentioned earlier, Jackson has broken the record. Former Sharon High School star Mike Archie, now at Penn State. The single-season rushing record in their history. So Sharon with the turnover. They've converted once. 3:35 to go here in the third. The Tiger faithful are up and cheering. Wide of the out. J.D. Harden, his first carry. He's in for Jackson. Jackson now checks back in. Let's watch it again.
Just a pitch. Stoner going around the corner. No, just a quick handoff. He bounces it out a little too quickly.
Kishba, Jeremy Kishba, inside linebacker. Quick enough. Bring him down. Pick up a 5 on that last play. Jackson checks back in. Takes the pitch. Spins his way over the 40. Maybe to the 42. It'll be third down.
I had a long talk with Coach Wildman about those losses out in Ohio. I said, is that football that much better? He said, no, the first game, you know, with all those new kids in the lineup, we really weren't sure of ourselves. We lost 14-6. And he said the next time he thought he had a couple of bad calls and lost by a score to Youngstown Mooney. And he also said, Youngstown Mooney's a Catholic school, so they're recruiting territories from Canada and Mexico.
Wow. Jackson's numbers, 14 carries, 44 yards. Jackson spinning. Looks like he has it. If he doesn't make that spin, he doesn't get the first down.
Well, he can do a lot of things with that football. He's always fighting for the extra yard all the time, and that makes a great athlete. And Berwick's doing a great job of containing this guy, because I got a funny feeling this guy has some serious wheels.
It's just their second first down of this ball game for the Sharon Tigers. First in the second half.
The 44-yard line, first and 10 Tigers.
They go from their own 44, first and 10. Look at Berwick. They have 10 guys up on the line of scrimmage. Stoner heads for the outside, stays in bounds. Gets maybe 3 yards on the play.
Well, Sharon sees that 10-man line, 11-man line coming. They're still stubborn. They're still going to run that football.
Now you watch Berwick. Everybody's uptight. If there's ever an opportunity to try to pass the ball, it's right now. B.J. Hayes having a fine ball game.
Sharon guys are making some bad cuts here. They're kicking out guys, and they're still running outside. When someone gets kicked out, you got to cut it back inside.
They'll go with the slot far side. come out in the eyes. Second down. Chris Kishba jumped from his left tackle spot.
We
have a dead ball, encroachment on the defense.
Penalty against the Bulldogs for encroachment.
Kishba a little over anxious. Curry upset.
Watch the ball, D, watch the ball.
Stop this drive. He doesn't want anything to go wrong. Everything's going Berwick's favor right now since the second quarter. He doesn't need this going.
And penalty. Moves Sharon into Berwick territory at the 48. Watch it again. Now we know why they don't pass.
Well, the guy's real short guys, but he's going, man, some 6'3", 6'4" linemen. He had to really wing that one. The guy, he was open, but Bennett got up at his highest point. It's like you teach your guys to jump at the highest point and get the ball. Kashabara gets blocked. Good hit by McGinley out of bounds.
Tack on another 15 on that 35-yard return. Bennett belted out of bounds after he had stepped out of bounds. That's 15 yards.
I think some of the guys were actually trying to catch him on that one when they hit him out of bounds. He went right into the benches, but I'm not quite sure that was that flagrant.
54 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Dead ball.
Let's see how bad this is here. Kashabara gets blocked by Knaus. Got a hit right there.
Might have been a little push there into the bench.
Incidental.
First and 10, Berwick. Let's see if Robbins will go to the end zone. Hands it to Stoico. Stoico over the 25 to the 23.
That was just a reverse dive. The quarterback turns one way and turns around and gives the ball back the other way, trying to mess up the keys of the linebackers.
I think George Curry's starting to mellow. The old days, he would go right for the end zone after a turnover, get the quick 6.
Well, a lot of coaches think that now. So right after a turnover, somebody goes right up top with it.
You're looking for it now.
They're doing the expected, right? There's a mad guy.
Jim Wildman, veteran head coach, the Sharon Tigers.
Did a great job with this team, and they're against a rough one tonight.
Second down. Kishba with the hole to the 16 and a first down. Third quarter is coming to a close. Berwick is leading Sharon High School 21-7. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this.
In the mood for casual dining at an affordable price? Then Scatina's is the place for you. Come in and sample some of our fine Italian and seafood specialties. Scatina's, located in the heart of downtown Berwick.
These are 4 good reasons why Dr. Douglas Coslett has joined the Berwick Hospital Center OBGYN team. He's committed to Berwick with a full-time practice in obstetrics, gynecology, and infertility. Dr. Douglas Coslett, another reason you'll express pride and joy at Berwick Hospital Center.
Sometimes life can get complicated. You begin to lose confidence, and the things you treasure most become heavy burdens to shoulder. In times like these, there's no better resource than a trustworthy and prudent friend.
At Franklin First, our loan officers are ready to help you with personal loans, mortgages, refinancing, and home equity lines. Restore confidence. See Franklin First.
From the moment they bring us into the world, we entrust our lives to their expert hands. They help us grow strong and healthy and comfort us as we grow older. Their days often begin with the rising sun and frequently last long into the night. They are skilled primary care physicians, and with HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, you can choose from more of them than any other health plan in this area. Choose quality. Choose HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross Agency.
I noticed you've got a Toyota Camry. Did you know that Camry is famous for its high resale value?
Uh-huh.
And with a quality car like Camry, you can expect low repair costs, too.
Yeah, I know.
In fact, when you compare actual costs, real value, and special Toyota leasing, Camry's probably one of the best cars you can drive. But you knew that, too, didn't you?
Yeah.
Toyota, and your Toyota dealer.
If you see news happening, call the News 22 hotline, 1-800-422-9968.
Berwick captured a state championship in 1988. They captured one in 1992, and they're looking for one in 94. They lead it 21-7. First play, fourth quarter. Fishbot up the middle, maybe a yard. Second down.
Well, Kishbot hasn't seen the ball lately in a lot of these games. A lot of times he wasn't in there passing the ball so much, and I guess he just did so well. And the last time he got the ball, George gave another chance here, but Sharon defense tightened up.
Jeremy Kishbot, 6'2", 225, another junior.
I got a funny feeling we'll be hearing from the Berwick Bulldogs again next year.
They got everybody coming back in that backfield.
There's Big Vinny.
Look at the first down situation. This is for the entire ball game. Canals with the stiff arm is belted down. 16-yard line. They'll lose yardage on the play. He had a carry last week against Mannheim.
Well, he deserves a carry after that interception last week. George being very nice to him. Jeremy Whalen made the hit, 5'7", 151 junior. Canals just doesn't look like a running back.
Let's look at that. Well, we won't see it again. Third down and 8. Robbins will set up in the gun. Gremley in motion. Robbins, shovel pass, Bennett, it's open again. Bennett, inside the 5. First and goal, Berwick.
A defensive end came way upfield, and boy, was that set up perfect. And defensive end thought he was going in for a sack. All of a sudden, Bennett sneaks up inside him for a big gainer.
Philosophy here is, we'll keep calling it until you can stop it. Third time they've called this play for Bennett.
Lines up on the wing. Looks like a giraffe guy. He's so tall, getting that ball running through there.
First and goal, Berwick at the 5. Stoico gets a yard. Second and goal. You think this time they might try to get it to him?
Well, I think so. He's looking around. He doesn't like to come down. And George told me early in the year that Stoico wants the ball in all kinds of crucial situations. He's pointing now. He said, I don't want to come out. He just pointed over there.
So I'm not coming out.
No way, man.
Come get me. Clock is running at 9:45. Berwick up by 14. Looking for more. Work out of the eye. Stoico is in. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Ross Stoico wanted to get in. There's no denying him this time.
Trap play. Wide up defensive end came upfield too far. Stoico just went in real tough. All you need to do is put his head down and get in, and that's what he did.
Vinny Kishbot, 77, key block. Becca High has won 2 state titles. Berwick has won 2, and they're looking for number 3. The extra point is blocked. 9:34 to go here in the 4th. Berwick now leads 27-7.
It's unbelievable.
What is, Diane?
You won't believe it.
Believe what?
Bill Gray & Sons Furniture World, Route 11 in Berwick. Would you believe you can get anything you want for your home? And the prices and selections are second to none. They have been in business for over 40 years with quality furniture and the most unique accessories in 4 full floors, plus a huge warehouse loaded with all kinds of furniture. Bill Gray & Sons Furniture World, Route 11, Berwick. They're open every evening till 8 p.m. and Saturdays 9 to 5. It's unbelievable. It's the best kept secret in northeastern Pennsylvania.
We don't want you to tear out your present heat system, but we do want you to turn it off this winter. By simply cutting a 6.5-inch hole in any outside wall, you can install this Alaska Power Vent system. You don't have to build a chimney. Then install any one of the beautiful Alaska Stoker stoves and turn off your heat this winter. Complete installation in under 2 hours. See one burning today.
The Berwick Bulldogs, barring a miracle, have their third state timeout. Move with the kickoff. Jackson at the 20. Jackson with a seam. Goes down at the 38-yard line.
He was dancing, he was waiting to accelerate, it just didn't happen. And the rain's coming back down again. We had a little lull there for a while, but here comes the rain. He's dancing. Right here, takes a little breather. Now breaks outside.
He's quick. We'll see that kid again. Marco Jackson, the junior. Sharon down by 20. They come out 1st and 10 with a slot to the near side. Counter. Jackson to the 45. The numbers on the last scoring drive: 8 plays, 28 yards, time of possession 3 minutes, 20 seconds. Ross Stoico with his 25th touchdown of this season, 4-yard run. Berwick leads 27-7.
You can't say enough about the Berwick defense, the job they've done on Marco Jackson today. The last play, Knaus got him. Knaus, they say runs a 4.7, used to be a D-back.
2nd down. Snowell, the pitch. Hayes is there. B.J. Hayes, we've been calling his name all night long.
Talk about a well-coached defense. His job was to get up there and get in the face of the pitch man, and he was right up there in the backfield. There was no way. It's a tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Hayes was waiting there with Jackson before the pitch was even made.
Well, that option, you know, you've got to get somebody out there in the face of the outside, the cornerback, and no one came out. Coming right down here, somebody should be outside here blocking B.J. Hayes, but he's not. And there he is in the backfield. Great arm wrap.
Sharon 1 out of 7, 3rd down conversions. Snowell setting up screen. Forget about it. Kaufman in there. Nick Dignan in there. 4th down.
The Minister of Defense, Nick Dignan. Haven't heard his name all night. Also, Manny Henry was kind of hanging around the screen, man, so I don't think he was going anywhere anyway.
Let's check in with Andy Palumbo. Andy.
Nice crowd of Berwick supporters here. We really shouldn't be surprised. They have a great deal of spirit in Berwick. We're told the crowd would even be larger, but Interstate 80 was icing up tonight, especially in the Jersey Shore area. I spoke with the team's athletic director a few minutes ago, and he said they're not even sure if they're going to go back tonight because they're worried about the condition of Interstate 80. We'll keep you posted back upstairs.
Yeah, it's a shame. Keck fumbles it, goes out of bounds.
I think Andy's hat's taking a beating out there.
Andy has to dry out after this one's over. An educational environment is critical to the success of high school athletics and activity programs. An important part of that environment is planning for good sportsmanship. Without good sportsmanship, the lessons learned lose their value. Remember the next time you attend an interscholastic contest that you are really inside a classroom where good sports receive the highest grade. A public service message from your state high school association.
Who's the goddamn right guard? Who's the right guard? Who's the right guard? Who's the right guard?
JP, you played right guard, didn't you?
Yes, I did. Yes,
Get in there.
Those were the days when a 5'8" guy could play right guard. I said I'm 5'8", you hear that?
Yes.
I got taller here.
Hey, there we are. There we are. We're inside.
Nice and warm in here.
Well, it's not nice and warm.
It's not nice and warm.
It's nice and
Warmer.
dry.
Warmer.
We'll go with that. Player down on the field for Sharon. Steve Byerly, the injured player, now starting to walk off. 7:45 to go here in the fourth. Berwick looking to take home another state title. Back in '88, they shut out Aliquippa 13-0. They were the underdogs in that ball game. That was Aliquippa team that had Sean Gilbert, the fine defensive lineman, with the LA Rams. There's some of that steam we were telling you about a little earlier coming out of the helmets. And
bodies are warm.
Through the helmet holes. First down and 10, Berwick. Keck, first carry, comes around, does a little dance, finds a hole, look at this. Keck with a little soft shoe, makes it to the 31.
Well, Keck early in the year was a big part of the offense, was catching the ball. When Bennett got healthy, Keck kind of got ignored a little bit, but played a steady defense the whole time. So he's getting a little reward here getting the ball, and he should have been stopped way back here. But the athletic ability of Keck, who's also a good student being highly recruited, gets himself a lot of yards. There's Nesdoba.
What I see, the University of Florida has been talking with Dave Keck. Berwick, they try to milk that clock. Second down and 4. Robbins, short side. Ridden out of bounds and into the bench.
A lot of people have been in that bench today. I don't talk enough about the center, Josh George. He went out that play, just got in the way of Stoner, who's, you know, an All-American guy. Just blocked him out of the way, no problem. See, Josh George will fire out here. Come out, he's got the backside linebackers. The player Robbins keeping the ball, working the sideline, using as much as he can, dips his shoulder in. That's not a real long sideline, but that bench might be a little close.
He's got his buddies over there. Paul Kyle, 71, making sure he didn't get knocked into the bench. Third down, we'll call it 2. Robbins falls forward. We'll see where they'll spot it.
Quarterback belly.
Signal the timeout. They'll measure, get the spot. Robbins will be back for another season. Don't you think the recruiters are already knocking on the door?
No question about it. He's an excellent student, as most quarterbacks are.
It is a first down, Berwick. Third down conversion tonight, 6 out of 9. Gotta like that.
Oh, no question about it. Now, Robbins, we said this many times, though, he's got to work on his weight. He's got to get a little bit stronger to run. You got to run the ball here. Quarterback keepers, you take a beating.
First and 10. Berwick will go from their 36. Clock's at 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Stoico to the 40. Pick up a 4, second down.
John Kalbach was a nice trap that time.
There you see Josh George, 66. Anchors that line.
He's a big kid. I think he gets a haircut every week. Every time I look at him, that head is shaved.
6'3", 247. Oh, he went for a ride. Stoico got up underneath him.
Hezbollah gave him a little shot outside when he was up in the air.
Southern Columbia winning the Class A state championship earlier this afternoon. You saw the ball game on YOU. Berwick looking to make it 2 out of 2. And then we have Mount Carmel coming up tomorrow at noon. Robbins to Keck. It's complete. 44-yard line. Looks to be just about a yard short of that first down.
He must have stepped out of bounds. He was trying to throw a move, and he must have taken a step laterally and stepped on the line. Another replay. Calls out here and gives him a signal. Keck tells him what he wants to what pattern he wants to run. It's a stop pattern.
Oh, the knees went down.
Knee went down. There we go. We're kind of blocked our view here by the Berwick bench.
All those big guys. Of course, we're about 3 stories up. Third down and 1. Stoico, big hole. First down. The kid wants more.
He's something else. That's something with all, you see the shoulder pads? The jerseys must be getting really, really wet when they're pulling off the shoulder pads. It's happened a whole bunch of times tonight. See him just turn his shoulders like that? He's amazing. It's a kind of a way of scatting through there.
Bulldogs with another first down. Clock under 5 minutes. They're looking for more. They come out with a double slot. Stoico up the middle. Takes a tough hit. First guy there, Manny Norris. Inside backers, then put him away.
5 yards to go.
A lot of people say you can't run straight dive in football, but Curry certainly gets rid of that saying. He just puts a whole bunch of guys that blocks one-on-one, let Stoico find the hole. It's like that. So, boy, Manny Norris making the hit.
Stoico, 21 carries, 79 yards, and a touchdown. It's been a bull on this drive. Second down. Stoico dancing all over the place. Looks like he has another first down.
I didn't even watch Stoico. I just watch. I'm enjoying this being a former line coach. Just enjoying watching the offensive line come off the ball and putting their shoulders into people and pushing guys with their hands. And we got some traps going on here, and Stoico just following his blockers.
Brandon Hans, good block. Christian Kishbach, 76, coming over on the trap. First down and 10. Ball at the 33 is Sharon. Robbins followed Kishbach, cuts it up. Robbins to the 25. They're getting 5 yards of pop now.
These Berwick linemen, they're not Mr. Universe types. They're not the bunch of pipes and stuff, but they're big, strong guys, and they eat well.
Look at all the steam coming off that line.
Here comes Kishbach. He's a blocker all the time, blocking again. Knaus blocking. Robbins is taking the beating tonight. He's getting a workout.
And enjoying it.
Yeah.
2 tight ends. Shifting to the eye. Second down. Is this Kaufman? Is that Kaufman in the backfield?
That was Kaufman.
I haven't seen him run the football. We might have to check on this one.
I know you one carry this year somewhere. Looking in the stats.
Kaufman's a senior. He might have had a bet with the coach. Said, you got to play me. Oh, look at this. Gang tackling to take the little guy
down. Mad at his buddies here because they didn't block for him this time. He wanted to keep carrying that ball.
Got to get a little lower. He benches 420, that little kid.
They have short arms. It's easier when you have short arms. Kashabara made that hit.
3rd and 3. Robbins. Throwing. Ball up for grabs. Incomplete. Penalty flag on the play.
Knaus was out there. Remley was out there. Hans was out there. You don't hear Hans and Knaus
on a pattern.
I think George is having a little fun.
Yeah, he's having some fun here with some of his seniors.
He certainly deserve it.
Why not?
Got a comfortable lead, and you're not trying to embarrass anybody. You know, you're not scoring 60
well, you
points.
have Remley and Knaus in the same area.
Hans was coming on the outside. Yeah, someone around the wrong pattern. Not those guys don't run out for 2 minute passes.
I would think it's Knaus. I mean, Remley's running them every play.
I think so, yeah.
In any case, it's pass interference. First down for Berwick. Ball spotted, 13-yard line. First down and 10. Clock at 2:13.
Well, you know, you got to think, what kind of receiver is Knaus? He has 1 interception his whole life, and he missed one here today, so I don't think I would have knocked him down if I was a defender.
Smith in there now. Take the pitch. Smith finds a hole. Tackle at the 7.
44 Brian Smith.
That was a nice hit.
First down situation now. Berwick with 20 in this game. Sharon with 2.
George Ross, defensive back, came up and put a nice hit. These Sharon guys hit you, boy. They haven't quit. They keep on tackling people and banging around. You see them going through. And right there, Ross puts a licking on him.
Second down. Berwick took this football with a little under 7 minutes to go. Clock down to 1:38. Out of the eye. Stoiko, ow, right down.
That was a trap play, and Chris Kishbach just did not get there.
And a penalty flag. Brandon Hotz, 84, involved.
He's pretty mad.
Lead the penalty flag. Well, let's see who it's going to be on. Talking with Sharon. Let's look at the play again.
They were coming tough that time, Sharon. They were not being able to be blocked at all.
Personal foul.
They're still at their pride going. They don't want to give another score up here.
Personal foul is on Brandon Hotz.
George doesn't like that. He's having a little discussion with Brandon Hotz. You don't see Berwick kids do that too much. They're polite young men.
They're disciplined, in any case.
Yeah, same thing.
As polite as you can be on a football field. Officials marking it off.
Dead ball, personal foul. Now this is going to be third down.
I think the temperature's dropping out now. The rain is still coming down just a little bit. That temperature's dropping, so I can see some icy conditions being a problem around tonight.
Immediately following this ball game, we will join the movie In the Heat of the Night. Already in progress. Third down and 21. Robbins out of the gun. Robbins for Remley, incomplete. He threw that before he made his cut and threw it behind him.
So he had a nice lead on a defender. Watch out, no Hercules tonight?
We haven't heard or seen from Hercules in quite some time. He's on Christmas vacation, JP.
Everybody has to take a break.
Even Hercules. It is fourth down for Berwick. 1 minute, 13 seconds remaining. The Berwick faithful who have made the trip to Altoona, they are celebrating now. Dave Robbins needs 14 yards passing for 2,000 on the season. He needs 21 yards for a first down. Has Kishbach the 20. Kishbach to the 11.
Dave Robbins pass complete to number 99, Jeremy Kishbach.
Sharon will take over on downs. There you see some of the signs that are being unveiled on the Berwick sideline.
They had them made already. Confident crew of people here. And Kishbach comes out of that backfield nice a lot of times. We saw that play a lot earlier in the playoffs. We haven't seen it for a while, but he just kind of hangs around and comes underneath and gets open.
Check and see, and Robbins got the 14 yards. Our statistician, Mike Ferlazzo, Mike, give him the yard, huh? Mike Ferlazzo says 13-yard pickup, so according to our statistics,
I think in Berwick stats he might have 14.
Dave Robbins falls a yard shy, but we'll see. They might find one somehow when they look at the tape. There you see Dave Robbins. He has to be the star of the game on the offense. I think B.J. Hayes, maybe the star on defense. Bennett's had a night as well.
Great night.
Look at the numbers. 12 of 15, 133 yards and a touchdown. But the big thing is he throws an interception first series, just shakes it off.
We're ready.
Final seconds, ticking away. Let's check in with Andy Palumbo. Andy. You're on, big guy.
Dave Robbins, quarterback of the state champion Berwick Bulldogs. You got to feel great.
Yeah, I feel really good. Our team did a real good job today. Our defense did outstanding. I mean, this is probably their best game all season. Our defense did a real good job.
It's really a team effort. When you started back in the summer, started summer practices, did you think this team could go all the way?
Yeah, I thought if our team pulled together, we could win a state championship, and we did.
And you think good. Go out there and celebrate. Thank you very much. Back up to the booth.
This game is history. The Berwick Bulldogs are the Class 3A state champions. They have defeated Sharon High School 27-7. It's their third PIAA state championship. I'll tell you what, they did not have an easy road. They had to beat Allentown Central Catholic. They did that. They were the underdogs. That was 29-18. Then last week, in a heart-stopping game, They held on to beat Mannheim Central 37-30, and tonight it was a little bit easier against Sharon High School. They win this one 27-7. For some of these kids, it's their second state title. So now Jake Kelchner has won a state title with Berwick, then Ron Paulus, and now this kid, Dave Robbins, as well, and he has an opportunity to get 2 before he graduates.
Well, you know everybody will say they're the favorites around because of all the kids coming back, and that's going to be real tough because everybody's going to be shooting for them. Well, that's nothing new anyway. They all shoot for Berwick every time you play them.
4th time they have played in the state championship ball game. The 3rd time they will take home the big prize. I think George will give them a couple of days off. What do you think?
I think so. They'll probably lift right before Christmas.
The final, once again, Berwick has defeated Sharon High School 27-7.
These are 4 good reasons why Dr. Douglas Coslet has joined the Berwick Hospital Center OBGYN team. He's committed to Berwick with a full-time practice in obstetrics, gynecology, and infertility. Dr. Douglas Coslet, another reason you'll express pride and joy at Berwick Hospital Center.
I've always marveled at the work of skilled carpenters, creating beautiful homes in all shapes and sizes, the American dream. But over the years, I've learned it takes more than dreams to own a home. It takes money and a relationship with a bank in which you have confidence.
Whether you're building or buying your first home, trading up to the home of your dreams, or simply refinancing, see Franklin first.
How'd you like to trade that new 1995 Toyota Camry for this Ford Taurus?
I don't think so.
Why not?
Taurus has less room. It's not rated as highly for quality. Doesn't offer the same safety features or even a full-size spare tire. When you look at the numbers, it's obvious. You come out thousands ahead with Camry.
Sure you won't reconsider?
Please.
You're simply the best. Toyota and your Toyota dealer. Better than all the rest. From the moment they bring us into the world, we entrust our lives to their expert hands. They help us grow strong and healthy and comfort us as we grow older. Their days often begin with the rising sun and frequently last long into the night. They are skilled primary care physicians, and with HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, you can choose from more of them than any other health plan in this area. Choose quality. Choose HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross HMO.
Today's WYOU Sports High School Game of the Week is brought to you by your friends from Toyota. I love what you do for me. Toyota. Franklin first. When it comes to banking, see Franklin first. And by HMO of Northeastern Pennsylvania, the Blue Cross HMO.
If you see news happening, call the News 22 hotline, 1-800-422-9968.
Good sportsmanship is learned, practiced, and executed. Respect for the opponent, spectators, coaches, and officials is a must at all levels of athletics and activity programs. At interscholastic contests, behavior on the part of everyone should be characterized by generosity and genuine concern for others. Display good sportsmanship the next time you attend a high school event. A public service message from your state high school association. The Berwick Bulldogs are the PIAA Class 3A state champions. They have defeated Sharon High School 27-7. And when you see some of these final numbers on our final stats, our Pepsi final stats, you will see utter domination on the behalf of the Berwick Bulldogs. 60 plays, 20 first downs, 182 yards rushing, 133 passing. The only blemish, the turnovers, and that only hurt them once.
Total domination, great job, great control, ball control, mixing up between the run and the pass, and no yards passing. Last week they got thrown 290-some yards last week by Nagy at Mannheim Central. This team wasn't a passing team, and they certainly showed it.
I don't know if I've ever seen that, a goose egg in the passing column. 27-7 the final will be back with more right after this.
There it is, man. Good job, buddy. Hold it up when you fight out. Yeah! Hold it up. Hold it up. Hold it up.
Let's get some sound.
Your Toyota dealer would like to show you how easy it is to make a cheaper car. Start with the Toyota Corolla. Now, take out the front anti-sway bar. Split folding rear seats. Auto-off headlights. The special wheel covers. What you get is a geoprism. So when others claim to cost less, remember, there's a reason. Value. It's a good reason to drive a Toyota.
Toyota, and your Toyota dealer.
The staff at Villa Capri Incorporated would like to wish the Berwick Bulldogs all the luck in the playoffs. And we invite you to see our completely remodeled lounge, ramped entrance, and off-street parking area. Villa Capri serves delicious lunches Monday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and dinner daily from 5 p.m. till 10 p.m. Terry, Donna, and Julie would like to thank all of our friends and customers for making the past 10 years successful. For dining at its finest, visit Villa Capri, 11th and Mulberry Streets in Berwick.
It has been a long, hard road, but the Berwick Bulldogs have done it once again. They have won an unprecedented third state championship. They have defeated Sharon High School 27-7, except for that first quarter where they were out of sync. It was dominating football.
Well, I guess they were, you know, just like anybody else. They're just nervous. They're just kids, and things happen there. And George just came through with a big number 3 up in his hand here. Third state championship, which is unprecedented.
WYOU is your home for the Pennsylvania State High School Football Championships, and tomorrow we'll be serving up the football fans' delight. We'll have triple-header championship action beginning at noon, when we'll be right back here at Mansion Park in Altoona with the Class AA championship game featuring the Forest Hill Rangers taking on the Red Tornadoes of Mount Carmel, followed at 2:30 by a rebroadcast of the Class A championship game from this afternoon. And then at 4:30 we'll have the rebroadcast of our AAA game tonight. That's a championship triple header tomorrow beginning at noon right here exclusively on TV 22 WYOU. Final one more time. The Berwick Bulldogs are the Class 3A state champions. They have defeated Sharon High School 27-7. For my partner J.P. Mack, Andy Palumbo on the sidelines, our statistician Mike Berlazzo, our entire crew, I'm John Nugent. We'll see you again tomorrow, everybody.